Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a really quick, I guess before and after video for you guys. I know my setting is different. Hopefully, sorry, you guys can see. I'm in my bathroom and I'm just getting ready. My hair is wet and a mess, and this is what I deal with every single day. All of this, and this is what it looks like while it's drying. So, I have finally decided to chop all this off. All of this off. And yes, I'm nervous. I know it's stupid. Everybody's like, it's just hair, it'll grow back. Yes, I know that. But, sorry, I'll stop. Okay. um, I've never had short hair before. Like this, my bangs is probably, I've never even had my hair that short before. So I'm just always used to long hair. Like in the summer, it's so hot though. Like I just always wear it up like every single day. And so I figured maybe I'll just cut it off, and then hopefully in the summer it'll be a lot easier to maintain. So I'm on my way right now to my lovely hairdressers, and it's the beautiful Bubblegum Princess's mother. She's awesome, and I'm so thankful to have her because it's so hard to find somebody that you actually trust, that you can go to and you know that they're not going to just totally butcher your hair. So I'm totally nervous but excited. So I will show you guys what my hair looks like now before. So bear with me here. I'm going to try. Here's my lovely mirror in my bathroom. Okay, so this is my hair. There we go. All of my hair. All of this is all mine. As you can see, it goes down. Here is my waistband. All this. And it's super duper thick. So, yes, I am going to go right now and chop it all off. So I will be back to show you guys the after. Okay everyone, I'm back afterwards, and this is what I did. Hopefully the light is going to pick up the colors in it. There are this red, blonde, like all different colors, and then it is dark underneath, and it still hasn't washed completely off my scalp yet. But, so, that's my hair, and I'll turn around and try to show you guys the back. I'm going to see how well this works. So, okay. There you go. It's a little bit darker underneath. You can see all the colors. And I think I'm going to end up getting this stacked a little bit more. My hair is super duper thick, and so it took a long time to do this, and after my hair dried, it's just so thick back there. I really like it. I haven't decided if I want it stacked more or not, but so this is my after, and let me know what you guys think. Should I leave it like this? Should I grow it back out long? What do you guys think? Alright, so thanks so much for watching.
Hey, I'm here today with Ashley, and she's my model for today. She's going to be very brave today. We're giving her a nice new cut. You see this gorgeous long blonde hair she has. It's naturally blonde. We're going to make her blonder. The big, very dramatic change we're going to do is we're going to give her a nice little graduated bob right under the chin. It's going to be slightly asymmetric with lots of blonde highlights in it. All right, you'll have to come back and see us when we start the cut in a few minutes. Ashley, I've got her shampooed. What I'm going to do is cut her first, and then I'll do her color afterwards. I don't want to highlight all this long hair, so I'm going to cut it first. And the shape we're going to go with is going to have a slightly asymmetric look. And when I say that, she's going to have a nice deep part. This side will fall longer. And the easiest way for you to do this is to pull it back in a ponytail. We're going to cut this length off first. And you see what a gorgeous head of hair this is. This ponytail is fabulous, and it's plenty of hair to be donated to the Locks of Love, which is a great thing to do. I'm going to pull this back. I know I want a little bit of graduation on her neck, so I'm holding that ponytail up. I don't want to cut it down to the root, so we want to lift it out a little bit. Bringing it straight back and taking this ponytail off with my biggest shears. I'm going to go right in front of my finger, taking her entire ponytail off. Great. Now, that will make this go much quicker. I've actually got the shape cut in here where that graduation will start. When you comb that hair down, you can see where we've already got a nice shape in here. You've got the length in the front. We've got some slight graduation on her neck, which is ideal for the haircut we want. We want this front to be longer. What I'm going to do next here is determine this length here. We're going to really define the edges, get a nice falling, establish this length here. We've got a nice side part here is where her hair is going to fall naturally. And after this, it's very little work done because cutting that off in one section really defines the length here. You see I've got this little bit of ragged stuff on her neck here that I'm going to use to take off with my razor. And what's nice, you can see where I cut that at. It determined where her weight line was going to be at. Go this way, thanks. I'm going to start right here in the middle with my shark tooth. Take off this bottom that's ragged. This is so much quicker instead of cutting it in sections. She had so much hair, you almost get this more even when you take it off in one big cut. Now, what this razor is doing is really cleaning up her neckline, giving her a little more graduation, taking this excess off the bottom. You don't want this hanging down. My weight line is already in there. I don't really have to do much to that until I dry that. Check it, dry, and do a little more tweaking. Taking it off with the razor leaves these edges soft. You don't have any blunt lines. And that's what you really want when you see this neckline. You want this to look feminine and soft, not severe, not blunt. When it's blunt, it just doesn't move. It has much more movement when it's soft and fringy. So you can see how that's already taking a little more shape. And I'm just really taking my razor and making these edges very jagged and soft. And you can see how it kind of, it really lays down nicely on her neck without having bulky weight. Her little bit of natural weight is even laying down better right here. Once I get her cut in here, then I'm going to go back and do lots of blonde. She's already a natural blonde, but I'm going to make her a little bolder, a little blonder, just to really play up this haircut. And still, her natural color will even act as lowlights. It'll be really pretty if I give her some nice platinum vanilla blonde highlights. You can see after taking off that neckline, I want to keep this length in the front. I want to dry this and check this. We really want some of that to stay. You can see even from the front here, a little nip here, just with the razor. Now, what I'm going to do next is pull this to the front here because we want a little more movement in this front. We don't want this all one length. We definitely want an asymmetric, but maybe not this severe. You can pull all of this front. A lot of that neckline's not going to reach, that crown. I'm grabbing all the hair right here in front of the ear. You can see that's not going to reach either. Let's pull it all together. Take this little ponytail off. Just enough to create a little more shortness in this front without taking her length off. It gives it a little bit more definition here. Instead of having that all one length, she's going to have a little more movement in here. And still have her asymmetric look. Now, what I'll do is we've got her hanging length. We've established this hanging length, which is going to be really great. I'm going to highlight her, and when you come back, you'll see her blonder, and then we'll do a little tweaking, and we'll have her cut finished. See, right now I'm putting her foils in. I've got everything in except for this top layer. Touch your head down for me, Ashley, hon. See, on this crown, this top section, I'm doing slices, so I want thicker blonde strands in here. Everything else has been woven, and these are nice and thick here. And I apply it with this knife just to get it nice and saturated, get really close to the scalp. This will give her some really gorgeous vanilla blonde highlights. And she's a natural blonde, so these are going to really pop out against her natural color when she's beautiful. Let's get a few more in here, then we'll let her process, and we'll see her finished. I'll do a little more tweaking on her haircut, but that won't take long at all. I'll dry her and flat iron her, and then we'll check it out. Alrighty. A couple more here.
But it also, if they want it straight, I will go and do the whole thing. But most people want
This will really play up this haircut too. Once I get, you see this finish, you'll see these highlights and low lights will really make this cut even better. It'll give it some movement. You cannot look just one length. We want to have messy hair, tousled hair. And this top being thicker, I think slicing it like this makes it a little more bolder. Definitely a little more bolder. There we go. We've got two more to do. And we're good. Actually, one more right here is all we need. Right here. And this is it. Then we'll heat her up. Give her a few minutes under the dryer. She'll lighten really easy. Then we can finish this cut up. Lift these back. All right, Miss Ashley, here we go. Into the dryer. Good. We're back with Ashley's new look here. You can see she's got fabulous bob here with lots of great highlights. And you can see where I took in her neckline with that one cut, very close. I went back in with the razor and cleaned that up. What I've done so far is I've dried her, I've flat ironed her, and now I'm going to do a little more tweaking. You can see her asymmetric side is this side here just falls slightly longer. But what I do want to do is a little bit more cutting just through, hold your head straight, this from Ashley. Let's do a little bit more right through these sides, just so this isn't quite so blunt. I want a little more movement on these ends. And you can see when I had done that with the razor, and that front and the bangs. So this is what really makes a difference. Once you've dried it, smoothed it, really check out the haircut, see what else it needs. I think when you smooth that hair out, you can see any little flaw. When you have wrinkles going through it, and crimps and creases, you can't really see that shape well. And all I'm doing is point cutting these edges just so these edges aren't quite so blunt. We want a little more movement. I'm using my big shears here and just point cutting into those edges. That top layer of the end, you can already see what that's done on this one side. It's created a little more movement on the ends, not quite so blunt. We want to keep length on her layers. We don't want short ones. I'm going right around, even through this crown here, pulling this down low, taking a little bit more out. What I had done in the beginning is taken the ponytail off, took the graduation in here low with my razor. Now I'm just tweaking this haircut. We want a little more movement on the ends, and this is what this does. It just creates that little bevel on the edges, so it's not quite so blunt. After I did her coloring, you can see the highlights really pop out now, and they really play up the haircut. Point cutting this, really, you can see where exactly it needs it when you dry this hair smooth. That's really how you really make this haircut fit to the person. We do this all the time on cutting this hair, knowing where to pick it up, knowing where to texturize. I think the nice thing about Ashley's is she'll be able to wear this curly. If she let this air dry, it'll have a little tousled beach waves in it. Drying it smooth really shows off this cut. And the color really plays up the haircut. Just tweaking here, going in and point cutting these edges. I like to do this on the hair dry because you can see where it needs it. Once you cut that shape in there, then dry it, you can just see so much better what it needs. So we're to the point now where we're finished. Ashley is looking great. Having this haircut was a big change on her, but what a wonderful, nice, sleek look this is going to be for her. This hair will be great, like I said, if she lets this dry naturally. If she lets this go smooth, she could put a little curl in. I think having this deep side part in here really gives it a little bit more of an asymmetric feel. And so far, all I've done, I've not even put any product in here. I am going to put a little bit of Max Wax in here, and the Max Wax is a pomade that really makes it piecey and gives it definition. It messes that hair up when you can't use anything else. This is what really works well. I blotted it on my hands, put a film of it on there, then I'm going to blot it on these ends, and you can see the texture come out. It really makes this haircut even more piecey. And piecey is good. When this hair can move, it shows volume and it shows the shape off. Even giving this a little asymmetric, little jagged part is even better. Mixes it up some. Ashley's had a great makeover today. Thanks for watching.